There is
Sorry?
the one area that JBT does seem to have a leg up on service that helps with some things is they have almost all of their equipment is remote access. So we can give them access and they can log into our equipment and look and see what's going on. If it's a system programming, HMI type issue. And I believe Elcar has that too, but I don't think all of the Middleby companies have that.
Okay. Okay. That was very helpful, Hedy. And we didn't really talk about companies like Riser or Provisure. I wonder if they should be part of the conversation as well.
Say that again.
Riser is more of a aggregator from different players.
Yes. I know them best from splicing technology. They were big in the slice meat world.
Yeah. But you don't have much experience with them.
Well, they play in, VMEG obviously is pretty broad, and most everybody uses VMEG vacuumizers, things like that. The rest of them, I would say, are, they've got some pockets. They've got some, Ross does, some good things, and they can kind of, they're probably the leader in tenderizers when it comes to, if I had to buy a tenderizer tomorrow, I would probably buy a Ross. I think they also deal a lot more in the case ready or the tray pack part of business, which I haven't really dealt with a whole lot. But those really.
And Provisor? Provisor, I think they call it Provisor.
Provisor, yeah. They are really great. They would always be my go-to when it comes to grinding. They bought Dixie Weiler. They have, they make probably 90% of dumpers in the world, or at least in the U.S.
Sorry, 90% off?
Like combo dumpers, meat dumpers.
Okay.
Not sure, I think, for me, those would be the, the big places that I would look at them to be in.
But you think Middleby and JBT are the real two players, and then everybody else is kind of, is part of the industry at a much smaller level, or?
I think that's right. They've just outgrown, and they have been really smart about their acquisitions to kind of give that full, full process option.
Gotcha. And then there were a couple more things I want to talk about, Hedy, but I'm running out of time. I have another call in 10 minutes. One thing I want to talk about was basically it seems like Middleby food processing margins are just completely different from JBT or GEA margins. Middleby makes 25% time margins, JBT makes 15% time margins. And do you think there's any explanation for that?
I don't. I think there's probably some of those companies and some of them that are, maybe bigger brands within the portfolio that can probably demand a higher margin. I think Elcar, if you're going to put a house in, it's going to be Elcar, and you know, I think that's a situation where you get what you pay for.